How you doing? I'm Kevin O'Hara for alcoholmastery.com. Right, today I wanted to talk about something I heard from Tim Ferriss, the author of the 4-Hour Work Week. And he said that what you fear most is what you need to do most. And I just thought it was so apt for quitting drinking alcohol. Most of the time we get so caught up with the fears about what might happen afterwards, what we're going to do afterwards, how we're going to socialize, how we're going to do this, how we're going to do that, how we're going to change our lives. We don't really want to change certain parts of our life. But the main thing that you need to do is to stop the alcohol. And I think that's the thing that we fear the most, is just a life without the alcohol, forever being without alcohol. I think it's once we can overcome that and we can get rid of the alcohol and you refuse to put the alcohol back into your mouth anymore, then the behavior dies, right? So I talked about this in one of my books, that you imagine that your habit, the behavior of drinking alcohol is like a hot air balloon, right? And what holds a hot air balloon in the air is the gas inside it. The heat heats up the gas, and the heat makes the hot air balloon rise. And it's exactly the same with your drinking habits, right? That the behavior as the hot air balloon, the thing that's holding that up is whatever the behavior is, drinking alcohol, right? So there's the sequence of alcohol is you get your trigger, right, which sparks off the behavior. You get your behavior, which is the actual drinking, and then there's a reward for the behavior, which is whatever it is, your buzz, or you get a sleep, or you relax, or whatever, all that kind of thing, right? Well, if the behavior of the drinking, the alcohol habit, that's the balloon. The behavior is the gas which holds it up, and without the actual drinking, without the alcohol in there, as the gas, this is the gas, it cannot hold the balloon up, it cannot hold the habit up, right? So the habit itself collapses, the behavior collapses around it. So once you get the alcohol out of your life, right, everything else will start to fall into place gradually, slowly, right? Bit by bit by bit. You will change things bit by bit. You don't go into this life forever not drinking alcohol again. Forget that, You just leave alcohol behind you. And the more distance you put between yourself and the habit, the more distance you put between yourself and the behavior, the more distance you put between yourself and the actual alcohol drinking, right? The easier this will get, the more comfortable you will get being without alcohol. 4 years down the road now, and the idea of never drinking alcohol again is like a breeze to me. It's like, yeah, so what? If I never drink alcohol again, that's great. There's no problem with that at all. At the beginning, that was a fucking terrifying thing. That was something that would make me shit myself. What? Never drinking alcohol again. I get moments, right? We're going over to Ireland in February, and I'm going to see my grandchild for the first time. I think she's due in the beginning of February, so we're heading off there. First time I've been back in Ireland, and I've got to admit that when I think about Ireland and I think about Ennis and I think about my old time, my old experience back there, right? And I obviously think about Guinness, right? This was my drink back there, but it's a momentary thing. And I know that when I go back there now, my experience is going to be completely different. I'm coming from a different perspective. I'm coming from the perspective of somebody who has been living a healthy life for 4 years. And I've got no fears that I'm going to sort of succumb to a pint of Guinness. That's just not going to happen. I'm not saying I won't go into a pub. I will go into a pub, but there's plenty of things that I can drink over there, and I can soak in the atmosphere, and I can probably watch some trad music, but I'm going to see it from a different perspective, That's going to be completely different from me. So, the point of this video is to get you to face up to those fears, right? And realize, like I've said in another video that I did recently, those fears are baseless, most of them. they're certainly in your head, and fears, once they're inside your head, they are in your domain. They're in a place where you can do something about them. You know, you can't do anything about something that's outside of you. You know, one of the AA things was control what you can control and leave everything else to whoever. We won't go there, right? But you know, it's one of the truest things. I mean, they obviously got it from somewhere else, you know, but it's a true thing. You know, you control what you can control, and if you can't control it, then you do your best to control your reactions to it. You do your best to control your response to it, right? That's all you can do, right? So that's it for this video. I hope you got something out of that. If you did, give us a thumbs up and like the video. Come on over to the website and sign up to the newsletter. We have a new course coming out soon for 30 days of quitting drinking alcohol to get you through those first 30 days. It's for basically anyone who wants to give it a try, whether they're afraid of doing the 30 days or not, you know, whether they're afraid of quitting drinking alcohol long term. You know, it's just to get people to give them a push to try it out for 30 days. And it's also for people who want to just quit for 30 days, right, and want to you know, see the health benefits of that and see the benefits in the life of that, you know, because I'm trying to get this out before January, because you know, a lot of people want to do a dry January, so you know, that's one of the reasons, you know, try and bring in some money. So look, until next time, I'm Kevin O'Hara for alcoholmastery.com. Stay safe, keep the alcohol out of your mind, out your mouth. Onwards and upwards. Good luck, take care, bye bye.